In this DC Cathedral help video we'll cover the basics in understanding your PvE role in Dcuo. The roles were put in place for supporting your group. There are 4 roles in Dcuo: Tank, DPS, Controller and Healer. Every role is important when in a group of 4 to 8. And each role has a place. A tank has more health and defense, which allows them to take on more damage than the rest of the group. For instance, a properly spec'd and geared tank will get hit for 500 damage, but a DPS will get hit for 1500 to 2000 damage. A tank's job is to aggro or taunt the boss and adds for the group's protection, and so the group can perform their role. So you want the tank to gain aggro before anyone else, which makes the tank the leader of the group. If you attack before the tank, you will make the tank's job harder. If anyone attacks before the group is ready, they may go down. A tank does not aggro or taunt with their weapon. A tank must use their powers at a minimum of every 8 seconds to hold aggro, which requires power. And with the majority of the damage coming at the tank, they require healing. Note, if you are behind the tank or near the tank, you are likely to go down. Also, some of the NPC are designed to ignore the tank at times, so the tank will have to use more power to regain aggro. A DPS's job in a group is to use their precision and might to bring down the boss and adds. Once the tank has gained the aggro of the NPC, the DPS will attack the NPCs. DPSs must combine their weapon and powers correctly to do the most damage, which requires power. A DPS can gain aggro due to the amount of damage they put in, or if they are close to the NPC. So they will require healing, and the tank's aggro to keep them from going down. A controller's job in a group is to generate and give power to the group. They must also debuff the boss. Sometimes they are asked to stun certain NPCs. In instances with 8 players, there are 2 controllers, one to power the group and one to debuff and recharge the lead controller. A healer's job in a group is to regenerate health for the group to make sure that no one goes down. Often there are 2 healers to share the load in groups of 8. Yet a healer cannot heal you if you are damaged for more than your health, or if you are taking in too much damage. Note, if the tank goes down, the healer will likely gain full aggro of the NPCs. Your positioning of your role can make the instance go good or bad. The tank should have the NPCs facing him and have them in between them and the group if they can. This will reduce the group's damage because most of the damage will be directed towards the tank. And the tank will be able to see if NPCs are attacking the group and pull the NPCs in. The DPSs should be in between the NPCs and the healer and controller, about 15 to 20 feet away from the NPCs. The healer and controller should be behind the DPSs, but not too far away from the tank. Their heals and powers must reach the tank, who should and shouldn't pick up people that are down. DPSs should be on pickups due to the controller needs to give the tank and healer more power so that the tank can pull the NPCs in. And the healer needs to give more heals so that no one else goes down while they are being picked up. That is the ideal setup, but everyone but the tank is on pickups, because if the tank picks someone up, they lose aggro and more will go down.